Hey crafters, it's Leo with Dreaming Tree, and if you're looking for a fun and simple project to share with the little ones this holiday season, our Elf Page Pal is just the thing. This cheerful little corner bookmark is perfect for keeping your place in those cozy winter reads, and it's a blast to make with kids over Thanksgiving or Christmas break. Now we've kept the layering super simple with minimal tiny pieces, so it comes together in a snap, and it's easy to make a bunch if you're crafting with a group or planning some handmade gifts. So gather up those holiday papers and let's make something magical together. Okay, let's take a look at our cute little elf. So we're going to start by just building the actual elf. The black layer here is going to be our first layer. And then you can see here that these are very similar, except this one has the cheeks cut out. So that's going to be our topmost layer as far as the facial features go. So let's go ahead and begin applying our glue. And if this is your first time crafting with us, or if you're crafting with your kids, just let them know. And they're probably listening along, or maybe not. But just let them know that they don't need to do a lot of glue. They don't need to apply a ton of glue because it's just going to make a huge mess. This glue will, well, it does a lot of heavy lifting for just a little bit, let's just say. Okay, so we want to line that up as accurately as we can, just like that. So that's going to basically create these little facial features so we don't have to piece all of those little things individually. Next, we're going to put this layer on. Now, I like to, and I typically do, a little bit of inking. For this project here, the only things that I would ink are this layer that I'm holding and the green layer that is not the actual bookmark part, but the part that goes on our elf. Okay, so we're just going to line that up. I'm looking at the ears here, and then the mouth and the nose and so on and so forth. Just do your best to get all of that lined up accurately. There we go, just like that. And you can see he's already starting to come together. We wanted to create a quick little project that you could do with your kids, maybe, or grandkids, nieces, nephews, whatever it may be, during either winter or Christmas, Thanksgiving break. All right, anyway, next we're going to put this brown layer on, and this is going to make up the hair. Of course, we extended it a little bit just so that the placement is pretty much assumed and just common sense. We're just going to continue to match up the crown portion. This is also going to help build some dimension for us. Okay, so that looks nice. There we go, just make sure that everything's lining up nicely. Look at that, that's cute. Next, now I went with a yellow glitter. You don't have to. If all you have is cardstock, that's fine. And this part's going on next. I would probably avoid glitter if you're working with kids, only because this layer's fine, but the next layer may prove to be a little more difficult because anytime you're gluing cardstock on top of glitter, there's an extended waiting period, let's just say. It takes a little bit longer for things to really set. Okay, so there's that. And then finally, we're going to take this layer. I've got a nice red pearlescent. This is the red part of the crown. And here's where I'm gonna have to wait a little bit longer for things to really settle for me, just because glitter is kind of funky. And if you are also using glitter like I am, what you can do is once you have it in place, just take it and place it underneath your mat and just let your mat and gravity kind of do the heavy lifting here. While we wait for that to set, we have this little piece which I used a solid score line with. You can use the perforated version too, that's fine. And you're going to fold here at this line. This is going to be a mountain fold. And there's going to be another mountain fold for this tab. And all we're going to do is take and apply some glue to this little tab here. You don't have to spread it out like I am. I just prefer to do that because it's cleaner. And we just tuck that in, that tab, and push down. And that's going to create that little pocket that's going to go over the page. Just press that down. And there you have that, okay? So let's see if this guy's ready to go yet. It just takes a few extra seconds. Once it grabs and starts to set, you're in good shape. Now we're gonna take this piece and glue it onto this piece here, like so. I would just focus on matching up the ears. You can see the little shadow version of the ear right there on the green piece. Make sure you get a little bit of glue on the circles and throughout. And again, focus on matching up the ears. There's one little shadow element for one of the little tips of the crown. And there we go, we'll push that down. Make sure that gets a good hold. How cute is that? And then we have this little piece here for his pom-pom on his little elf hat. Line that up, press it down. Make sure you've got it aligned accurately. There we go. And then finally, we're going to take this whole thing and glue it onto the little pocket like that. And what I want you to do is actually put glue on this piece, not on the back of the elf. There we go. And just match up the collar portion of our elf's little outfit, like so. And you can push that down flat. It's not a problem. And that's really it. Shouldn't take very long. Now, obviously, I have a little bit of experience with paper. If it takes your kids a little bit longer, that's okay. And there we go. So the pocket is nice and open for us. Let's grab a little book that I just got Peyton, and let's test it out. Let's just say we're here. And there we go. Cool beans. So I hope you guys enjoyed this cute and festive little project. If you did enjoy the video, please visit our YouTube channel, hit that subscribe button. And in case you're not aware, all of our content is exclusively available at Creative Fabrica. You can purchase projects individually or gain access to all of our content with their all access membership. So anyway, look forward to crafting with you again.